Hello everyone, my name is Ash Ponal, and this is a beautiful game. It's Factorio. And I love this game. I have loaded it into this world, and I'm gonna see if I can survive. Now, there's a little, what is up with this? So it should work fine. I actually had already played on this world once, and it had actually glitched out on me, and well, the recording software did, so I had to scratch about 2 hours of footage. That's okay. More practice, right? Go ahead and start this bad boy up. Make some iron. Get some more stone while we're at it. Some more trees too. Now I'm actually gonna pause the video. I'm gonna check the footage really quick. Make sure that it's good. Alright, so I hope that this is better. If it's not, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Just cause I wanted to mess around with it. I'll check on it in a couple of minutes again. See how it's looking. Start doing that stuff. Let's go ahead and maybe one more of these. One of these. The copper. But yeah, as I was saying, I've already played on this map, so I kind of know the general layout of everything. So spoilers there. It's only because I had to restart due to the fact that, like I said, the video just went bad. Okay, I'm gonna watch this segment really quick. Okay, so it looks great. Now back to the game. There are 3 main resources that we're gonna worry about right now. That's iron, copper, and coal. Without those, we can't really do much. Then we need to start worrying about power, because that's going to become an issue fairly soon. Oh, I didn't know. Some of these rocks, the big rocks actually have this. I guess one here has coal. No, that doesn't have coal in it, but we'll get it anyway. Some of the big rocks have coal and iron in it. Sorry that it's so dark. Apparently you can... Huh. Interface. Apparently there's a way that you can turn off the nighttime. I don't know. I think it might be better to do that for video purposes. But okay, there's our coal that we want. Actually, going to mine a few of these really quick. The beginning of this is going to be kind of difficult just because we're waiting on a lot of resources, and that we have to just kind of get set up. I'm going to try to breeze through this beginning as fast as possible. The beginning is really important, though. You don't really want to waste your precious time, because it's all about beating like the proverbial clock, so to speak. Okay, where are more big rocks around here? Yeah, my last one. See right here, this one. 37 coal and 37 stone. Yeah, I'll take that. Then my last save, I was about a couple hours in. Had got a pretty decent setup going, but hey, it's alright. Could have been parts of the setup that I didn't like. Let's put 10 in each one. Perfect. We're gonna let that do its thing for a good long time. Let me actually grab whatever in here, because there's there's a coal ore down here. That's the one that we're gonna pipe up and use. That one I noticed worked a lot better than the top one last time I did this. But let's go ahead and get this, and we're gonna start worrying about power, which is gonna go down here. See, look at that. Now we can just add all of this stuff into here. And it'll burn for a while. Get one steam engine. Come, you serious? Only one? Cool. So we're going to set this up even though I know that we can't actually utilize any of it now. Did I set that in right? I did, just like that. Oh, we can't put it there. I forgot. That's right. That won't work either. Come on, where am I going to put this? I could put it right in here. I actually like that. Let's do that. Now, I would be careful building into this, but look how big this node is. I'm going to concentrate up in the north, and by the time I reach down here, this power source should be just about useless to me. So we're going to put this there, even though right now we have no power. Just kind of getting it ready. Now let's go ahead and get us one of them. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to get one of those, even though I can't do anything with it yet because I have no power. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Let's go up here, get some more coal really quick. Need about 10, maybe 15 pieces of coal for this. And each one of these spaces has a set amount of ore in them, which is really cool, I think. But towards the middle and the late game, it starts getting more and more annoying because you're constantly moving around your giant mining facilities. Not necessarily your factories, which for ours, we're going to try to avoid building on these mine ore tiles as much as possible. I know to the west and south, there are some good spots to build, but we're going to focus our building like right in here for now. We'll probably cover up a little bit of it, but that's okay. It's not super important that we don't do that. So we're doing 15, 10, 7, 3, right, to 11, up to 10. No, hold on to this. We actually want more of those. We're going to come down to where some trees are. Some over here. Yeah, right over here. We're going to start chopping some trees down so we can set up this mine. Yeah, we're eventually going to tap into all of this stuff. All of that good stuff. We're going to expand south and, like I said, west. You want to make sure you're making iron tools. These things right here. Iron axes. Until you can get steel, because otherwise this will take forever. Put this one right there. Right here, it's expected to pull 103,000 ore from it, which for us is great. That's what we need. Now we're just going to run these power lines over here. And also these transport belts. It is going to take us a little bit. That's okay. That coal line will be very, very valuable to us for a fairly long time. I'm not sure how beneficial solar power is. Like, I know it's like decent, but it requires a lot of space to use properly. And we can get power poles that have a longer distance and like bigger radiuses they affect. It's like these are kind of short. at that. Perfect. We're going to put one here too. You'll see one later. Okay, cool. That there. And look, it's getting nighttime again. If anybody knows how to turn off the day-night cycle, let me know in the comments if you would. Because I would actually turn that off for the sake of this video. I don't see a reason why I need a day-night cycle. Try to avoid building on to those tiles as much as possible. It's kind of a straight across from now on, which is going to be nice and easy. Only issue I have with this world is the lack of stone that there is. I'm going to have to outsource a lot of my stone. Because I was thinking before of just pumping it in via... Alright, come on, we're almost there. Good news is each one of these things makes 2. So like that right there will make 2 transport belts. Let's go check on this thing really quick. It's out of fuel. Bound to happen. It's okay. Get that 72. I'm gonna split this stack. I'll drop 2 into you. You guys can just run until you die. When we come back to that, we'll have actual power for it, so it's okay. Alright. The early stages to this is a lot of a waiting game, unfortunately. We're just waiting for this stuff to cook. And it's almost out of fuel, so I gotta go get more fuel for it. So as soon as we get that power turned on, we'll be able to exponentially increase our iron and copper production to the point where we don't even need to worry about any of that anymore. At least for a while. Give me another 15 of these, please. There, we'll make a 8 stack of furnaces. I think I want to run out. Let's see if this will make it. Should be enough. Well, maybe not, but... My biggest issue with how I do this game is my measuring twice, measure twice, cut once kind of thing. It's really hard to kind of plan ahead. So you're sometimes constantly tearing machines apart and redoing them, redoing whole layouts, which is, it's cost time more than anything. We're almost there. Maybe another 50 or so. Get some more coal while we wait. Like all we're doing right now is mining coal. That's okay. I don't know if there's any aliens that spawn near us. All I know is there's none that spawn in the east or the south. It's all southwest. I'm sorry, southeast, not southwest or west. I found them last time, and the good thing is the aliens can't just show up. They have to spawn there in order to actually be around. Okay, let me just do this really quick. Alright, let me just check this real quick, sorry. Oh, that's really weird. My software is just acting up, I guess. Oh well. There's a time when the software used to actually be pretty good. Give me 20 of this, please. All right. Oh, that might be enough. The sooner I can get rid of these burner drills, the happier I'll be. That's for sure. I don't like these drills. I apologize if the video is a little stuttery. It should be fine in post. I tried with a little clip, but I'm not sure. I think it works better if I zoom out farther than I do if I go in like this. Or like this is when it gets really bad. But this should be okay, I would imagine. Okay, we're almost there. Just a little bit more and get rid of these stupid drills. $20 more. Come on. Let me do it. The problem with this is the fact that it's so important. Like, you kind of need this to kind of move forward if you don't even get your pollution high super early. Because pollution in this game matters because it affects the aliens. The aliens will evolve faster if there's more pollution, and they become more agitated, and they will attack you more often because they don't like the smell. And if you don't want them to come eat you, you need to lower your pollution, which is not easy. And you also need to build defenses, which you will in a probably a much later episode. We're not going to worry about that at all right now. We have one, none of the tech, and two, none of the machine setup to even think about it. Look at that, perfect. Now we're going to kickstart this by giving it some coal, which in turn will start the mine. We'll start pumping the coal up here, and by the time, look how fast it burns through coal. That's crazy, isn't it? Time for these to run out, I guess. Let's go see. I want to kind of build another one of these, but for that, I think I need... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. This should be coming up here pretty soon. See if we can chase it. Chase it down, maybe? Yeah, you see it? Starting to come up. I might make it here before this goes off. If not, I'll turn it back on. Look at that. Now it's burning a whole lot slower because it's got everything. Like, it has to get the steam up, and then this uses the steam, and then all this does is heat more steam. Okay, we're gonna build this up here. Start that there. That's all the iron I have. Oh shoot. Do one of these bad boys. We wait. There. Now that should start moving. I'm putting the ore into the furnace. You see, it's putting it into the furnace. Cool. And the coal start arriving. We can snag some. Look at that, it's coming up. Just burning it very slowly. Good. And look, coal's arriving. It's starting to. It'll put enough in. It has a set. Each thing has like a set point. Like this one is 5. It will stock up 5 coal before it grabs another one, which is nice. And we'll actually put some mines there and run those down for the iron. Because that line down there is going to eventually become like super clogged. And we don't want that to happen. So let's let some of that get going there really quick. I'll put this up here because we don't want those in. Actually, what we could do with these is let's get one of these and some of these. I'll show you an easy way to mine coal. Take your burner drill. Take this, transport pipes, and you run them off to the left or off to the right. You get a piece of coal naturally. Put it in. It will produce coal now. The burner drill will use the coal to power itself. And watch, it'll put I think 2 in it. Nope, 1, and then it puts the other ones into the ore, into the miner. That's a decent way to start us stockpiling up some little bit of coal. But we can do this a little better. We'll give it a little more transport pipes, and then we can we'll get rid of it eventually. Like bam, just like that. Decent line of it. Put another one right next to it, to be honest. It's almost running out of fuel. Why am I making transport pipes? Oops, didn't mean to do that, but see, now look. Now we can just put these here for now, and all it does is stockpile us up some coal. For now. Now we're going to move it soon, but for right now that's what we're going to do with it. While we get these doing what they're supposed to do, I'm going to need a little more than that. Okay, now we can officially just focus on our iron production, which is good. I do not like the burner drill era very much. It's not my favorite thing. Now these will run until they don't. Until they run out of coal. And just produce, and they'll keep producing until it either fills up or it runs out of coal. Getting it prepped right now. What's wrong? This is wrong too. This is wrong too. Wait. That, no, that's right. This one's wrong. Now this setup here is a completely upgradable setup with minimal like work that you have to do to upgrade it. We need to get our research going too, don't we? Yeah, we gotta do that soon. Before we can actually set this up, we gotta get research done. Research is a fundamental part of this game. Super, super important. Okay, now we have 10. We'll build us a science center and just plop it down somewhere for a minute. Our lab. We'll pick up some coal. I think it's about that time that we can actually do this. So look, it's already filled up almost all the way to the end. That's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Alright. So So let's pick this bad boy up. Throw some coal in both of these systems. That way we can very so much increase our coal, our iron production. At least for now. Until we're gonna make this all better, but we're just hounded for resources currently. It's kind of unfortunate, but alright, come on. Gotta do one more one. I think this is fine. You notice how like this one is really having issues supporting. This one drill's having issues supporting 4 furnaces, and I'm pretty sure the ratio is 1 to 3 is like the ideal. Now this one will turn off. We have our 10 science packs. We have our lab making, so that's good. We're gonna set it right here for now, because we need to get long arms in order to do this properly. It's gonna take a minute to do this. That's okay. Set that right there. We're going to plop all these bad boys in, start a research. We want automation, get it going, and it will slowly tick away. What it does is it uses the science packs, and depending on how much time it requires to do it, it'll take more or less time to get it done. Now we can increase this. Now the arms can take from both sides of the conveyor. It doesn't matter which side it's on, they can reach both sides. It will matter eventually if they start running low on power. You'll see, because we have these there's an electricity bar underneath the power pole right there. When it starts running low, these things do move slower, and they're not as efficient. So you always want to make sure you stay up on top of your power. That's like a huge thing to worry about. Okay, give me all of these. Have that going this way. Now remember that lovely coal line we left over here. It's time for it to come down here. And start being put to good use, because the automation's just about done. Now we're eventually going to change all this up. This is just temporary, because I am not a fan of disgusting looking. Who's going to pick any research? We're going to go for military, because that's what I'd like to do second. Or wait, what else? You can do logistics second, actually. But I don't like disgusting looking pipes or anything like that. I like this all to be nice and crisp and clean. We need to get 4 of these bad boys. That way they can start fueling themselves. Just like that. Cool. Now we will keep going out of here with all this stuff. I'm gonna get one side of this line done so you can kind of see how it goes. Like this. Then we're gonna have it just run this way. And then bam! Look! Completely automated line. We can send this group of iron. Oh, that's the timer. Just in time. We can send this group of iron, this iron line, anywhere we want in our factory setup. It looks like now that we're actually efficient, we need more drills. Because look, at only every once in a while is one getting down here. So cool, knocking is literally just stand here, hold F, and just run through this. Alright guys, well my name is Ash Ponal. This is been the first episode of our Factorio Let's Play. I want to thank you if you made it this far in the video for watching. If you have any suggestions or any statements that you want to make, leave them in the comments below. I am not afraid of criticism. And I'll see you next time. We're going to finish out our iron mine, and then we're going to finish out the copper mine, and then we're going to work on some science. Alright, take it easy guys. Bye-bye.